All right, and
there we are.
welcome to a very special Kombat Cast. Kind of slipping one in here.
Yep.
I was wondering.
I did say that we were going to have a Derek and me fight for this one, but they're Gamescom.
Right.
But we just
Rip.
showed a trailer, so we wanted to show off some characters, yeah?
He went all the way to Germany just to avoid fighting you.
I was not going to say that. But it's happening. So here we are. We're
Alright, so
probably a little
hello
short
everyone.
here. We're not gonna have guests or
Welcome
anything
back
like that,
to
but we're gonna walk through
Mortal
3 characters.
Kombat.
Before we start that, let's introduce ourselves.
Sorry about all the reaction
Stephanie
videos. I know
Combat,
not everyone
Lately.
wants that. Some people more
I'm
want the
Tyler
Who
Lansdowne,
Is
one of
series
the
and
community managers here at
the
NetherRealm Studios.
What If
We are
one I'm
super
working on
excited
right
to show
now
you some stuff from
and all
the
that.
trailer.
Yes.
But
Before we do that, if you haven't seen it
to
yet,
be honest, these are easy
show them the trailer again.
to make,
do you wanna
come
send it
out.
off?
Plus, I also do want a reaction
Here
video
we
for
go.
everything
it's
they
the
have.
Queen's Court.
But yeah. Also, let me skip this trailer because we've already seen it. If you want to
Hopefully not
see
the
my
same
reaction to that,
character.
check
I
the
like them all,
playlist
but I'll let you start.
for my
Yeah,
reactions.
Sindel, one of my all-time favorite MK characters. Super stoked she's back.
Sindel.
Also, though, Motaro, my favorite.
Yeah, who are they
sub-boss.
showing off?
I will take
Sindel
him
and, like,
over any
Shao?
Pokemon any day.
Okay. I'm General Shao. I've been super excited since I knew that he was in the game. I've been excited to show him. Fights a little differently this time around, but it's
Yes.
definitely a character that's like up my alley and something that I really enjoy. So the bigs.
Of
Very
course.
excited to show him off.
General Shao's
hope you all enjoyed the trailer.
gameplay
It's
looked
game.
actually
It looks
kind of
great.
cool. Like, it really interesting.
Yeah, and also, just don't want to forget, Shujinko.
Yes.
If we're bringing back some of these 3D era characters, you got to have the Deception protagonist.
Yep,
I
and we will
love
not be showing him a lot
Shujinko.
today,
Right.
but
Soon.
soon.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, we're not showing Shujinko.
Yeah, very
Ah,
exciting.
that's
So, I
sad.
think we should talk about Sindel real quick.
I would
think
love
we
to
should
see
start with the
Shujinko
Queen.
cameo.
So, before we get into the gameplay,
He's probably one of my
let's
favorite
discuss
cameos. I love
who
Shujinko.
would play Sindel? What's her game
If you
plan?
played
How does
3D
she-
era,
Well,
you
Sindel
like
from the
Shujinko,
very
or at least you
beginning, all
know
the way back in
Shujinko,
MK3,
right?
And then you saw 9,
He was the main like
last
protagonist in
game, has
Deception.
been kind of a space control zoning character, but then these little dashes of swag with her flight cancels and some of her
Flight
more
cancels,
interesting
yeah.
moves and stuff like that.
It looked
So
like
there's a little
she
bit
had
of
the fly.
kind of basic keep out stuff, but then there's when you get your game going, she has some really
Also the
cool
quality.
combos and setups and stuff like that. So
Hey,
she
Pete,
appeals
and
to
look
someone
to
like
AP.
me, who's more straightforward, but then like kind of the technical people really.
It
like
weirdly
her,
looks
too.
better
She also is
on the
just, she's the
capture
queen, she's cool.
than
She
the.
does have some mechanics we'll show
That's
near
weird.
the end
Yeah,
of
let me
the
change the
breakdown
lighting.
that are
Is that better?
kind of different. Something we've
Yeah.
not done before. It's
She,
super exciting.
She has some exciting
better,
new stuff
I
we'll
guess.
show at the end of this break.
I don't have
that literally
the best
wouldn't
lighting,
have
but-
been possible before the cameo system.
Let's take a look at the Queen.
All right, so let's
Oh, there
start
she
with
is.
some of the basics.
Serena cameo,
Two
by the
cool
way.
things about her in this game is she has these cool VFX,
She looks cool. Oh my god, her reach.
triple energy, and then the use of her hair.
Regal purple. The Queen.
Absolutely.
Dude, I love the multi-hitting hair attack. Like, the hair's like punching.
She has really good range, as you'd imagine someone with magical long hair.
Oh my god.
And there's a couple normals I really wanted to talk about. First is Forward 4, which kind of takes out of a page of the last game, and it's like kind of her main.
What is that
range
jump
tool
kick?
used to
She
do
does the
that.
splits in the air.
Yes.
The
And it's
crowd.
pretty quick, but it has a really neat new follow.
It's such a weird jump kick.
She jumps into the air.
Oh, wow.
It's a low combo starter.
That
and
looks
she can
neat.
actually control how far she goes. She can do the close version
I didn't play the beta
and actually land
because
right
I
in front of
couldn't.
them.
Have you ever
Far
seen the
version.
short I made? I just ranted about how the beta's
Or
not
she
on
can just do
PC.
it by itself.
So
go in for
stupid.
a throw. Go
That's a
for
wrap.
My only complaint of this game
Thank
so
you.
far, legit, like
Go
it's
for this cool low.
it's not in the
Or one
game
of her
itself.
Another normal is back two.
Oh god, the baby tree's
uses
back. The baby
overhead
tree's back.
Combo into
Oh
it.
god.
You can do back two by itself and actually be airborne. Let's go over the special moves. We'll start with the classic, the
Scream.
iconic, quintessential Sindel.
Does she still have
Still
like the
one of
creepy
best
phantom
combo
like
starters, stuns.
banshee?
They can't hear anything for a while. She's gonna get
Can't
a free
tell.
hit. I
think it's just a wave. I don't think it has the banshee.
You caught them sleeping, not blocking.
God,
Like I said,
stop
it's
going
great.
towards the baby tree. I don't like him.
It's
With
just
punish
I don't
Exactly,
like him.
right,
He's
right.
creepy.
all the time.
all the time.
God, I hate
Then
baby
let's go
tree.
over fireballs, which are always one of the most important kind of key things.
By the
about
way-
offense. She has high hairball.
for like 1K subs, I was
Low hair
getting the
ball.
membership
Which is
thing
in
ready
the movie.
because like
Yes, that's
I thought it'd be kind of neat
hair
to
ball.
have
And then
exclusive
air
stuff on
hair
there.
ball.
But
New to this game is it's a
it would also
straight,
be nice
very
because I'm a
quick
college
fireball.
student.
It is not
Even if
the
it's just
downward
$1,
arc it is
it would help me.
previously.
But either way,
Really hits the ground and it's quick,
I'm
and
gonna
it's
make Baby Tree one of the
pretty effective.
emotes
Look at
you
that,
can
I still
use.
got it.
Have the little baby face you can put.
For EX versions
He's so
have some
funny.
interesting properties. So,
Hey, I think that's worth it.
straight one, oops, the straight one will actually eat up fireballs.
Oh.
So if you use a bar meter or zoning war, you'll actually beat out.
It does
their
require a meter
projectile.
though. Okay.
And the low ones are really neat. So she adds that little hair whip at the beginning, and up close,
It's like a fake out?
actually a
Oh,
hit that will pop them
combos.
up. Means
Oh, in the corner, does that like
you
pop
can
up
do
for a
cool
full combo?
stuff.
It does. Oh my god, it does.
Get a combo. Oh
If,
my god.
if you can. If you
There we
can.
go. Maybe I don't still have it.
I think it's good.
Thank you. So it kind of. It's
I'm more
neat.
interested
It
in
turns
Shao
this
than
pure
Sindel, to be
zoning
frank.
tool up
I love
close
Sindel,
into an
but
actual offensive tool.
So two different ways you can use it,
Exactly.
both equally cool.
You can also use that. With
I just want
mix-ups,
Natara.
which gets
Just
to the
br-
next
but-
tool.
reveal Natara
Natara,
already,
yeah.
please.
The overhead.
Please have Natara.
Straight from MK9. If you EX it, it has armor. It's really good up close.
I don't
It's
remember
great as
that
a wake-up
move from
attack.
MK9.
You can use it after.
I don't know if it
moves
just
like
looks
this.
different or I just don't
Mix
remember
it up
MK9
with
enough.
Low.
To be fair, I didn't really play
The
Sindel in
sweep.
MK9.
And a
He was
really
a zoner,
fun down
right?
three. Look at that.
Holy crap, that
But, like,
reach.
for me, when I play against you, you really have to be paying attention because one of the moves has
The
is a
split
mid, the other
move,
is
dude. The moves look nice
an
though.
overhead.
Exactly.
They look
Weird
different, but you have to.
split.
You can't just. You can't be on autopilot.
Right. And then
Oh, God,
lastly,
baby tree.
she has the classic.
There's
button.
more baby trees. Oh my god, there's baby trees in the background.
She can float in the
I
air,
couldn't react to
drop
this
straight down.
live because of the fact
so, like,
that
for example,
I was at
your time is
classes. I
zone.
couldn't.
You can standing low fireballs to go under your hairball. Not very effective to do low fireball when you're literally not touching the ground.
Right.
She can also cancel it, and she can do fun cancels. Like, for example, she can do the back two, be airborne, go into flight, and if you EX it, it's
Huh.
actually significantly faster.
Wow. So it's
And
a lot
she
of
has the two
pressure. I
blocks
assume you could
that
EX
will
that like
build
do it
interrupt.
twice
Got
and it's like constant pressure. It
Now
would cost
let's
2
talk about
bars, but
how
like might
this
be
can
worth it if they're
play
low with chip.
into her cameo. I have chosen
We can see Serena.
it all.
I really want
I
to see
have
Serena.
chosen Serena, who we got a little taste of in the last trailer, but now we're actually going to show her moves. So her first attack is the blade. It's a very quick projectile. You can see the cooldown.
Simple high
is
projectile.
pretty quick. Then she also has Kia's blades. She goes full demon, throws
Wow.
multiple, they come back, and this actually leads into combos.
I was gonna say
You
that
do
looks like
fun
it
stuff.
combos.
You confirm that.
That's
Into a
actually
full
really cool.
That did look fun.
It is fun.
And she can really get up in the air.
Yes.
In a lot of
Yeah,
ways.
In
I
a
mean,
lot of
yeah.
ways. She also has her demon up kick,
Ooh, like
which
kick,
is a
yeah.
great wake-up attack. It's invincible. It's really quick. You can also use it as an anti-air.
Wait, I don't even know. Can you use cameos as wake ups? I actually don't know
lastly,
that.
she has a fourth move. Every cameo has at least 3, and some might have more. So she's one of those. Jakata's Curse.
Yeah, what
She
is
puts this
that?
rune on the ground, and while the opponent is standing in it,
Yeah.
let's set it to default.
What did it do?
Liu Kang's meter is being drained. Pretty quick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, this
That's-
is an ambush move, which means you
What?
can do it while Sindel's doing other actions. So,
Oh
for
my
example,
god.
While you have a combo going, you can summon her.
That
Oh, there's a lot of setups.
dude.
Yeah, so you can imagine you can use that in the corner.
That only costs
in
half
middle
the
of your
bar
combo,
of
have
the
her coming out,
cameo?
drain your meter, stuff like that. She could give you nasty stuff like drain your meter so you can't break a combo in the middle of your combo.
She's not gonna like breakers very much.
She does not, which is let's maybe get into that a little bit more. So let's go back to what we
What
said
do you mean,
earlier.
get into breakers?
Sindel has a couple of moves using the cameo system. So, Sindel in the lore, she's the queen. She has this commanding presence. She has, what the kids would say is Riz.
Oh, they would say that.
And, she could
Okay.
use that to actually command her cameo and maybe more. So let's start with
What?
This buff
What?
move, once you activate it, while it's active, cooldown, it will be significantly faster for your cameo.
She has a move that
Normally,
affects
this move's already
cameos?
pretty quick.
I didn't know
Once
that
you
was
have
an
this active,
option.
it's even
I didn't.
quicker, and Serena,
Freaking
she can
guys, I
recover
didn't know that
so
was up.
fast
I didn't know that was on the
cooldown.
table.
She can basically do that like almost indefinitely.
Also, I got an axolotl on my
You
shirt.
can turn what normally would be kind of a limited use move into
I didn't know that was a
something that you can just
thing.
use almost like any other special move. Or some of the other ones like Kia's Blades that have a pretty long cooldown. It's significantly faster when she has that active.
Oh wow,
Now she's giving herself up there.
Correct.
There
that's
is
so
yeah.
interesting.
Correct.
Is it worth
But
it?
once you
Yeah,
get
I mean, I
going,
wonder.
the cameo use is substantially
It probably
better.
is, right?
There's also an
Especially if
EX
you're doing
version with a
zoning.
really
There's kind of like
interesting
builds
twist.
in this game, right? Because you can do like complete
EX
zoning with this character. I feel like because she has a decent
She's now
projectile.
commanding the opponent's cameo, and if the opponent tries to brave,
Wait, what? You're commanding the opponent's cameo?
they will be stunned.
You should just pop up off of a breaker.
Instead. So let's show that again. I
You're
have the
gonna
move
pop up
active.
off of a breaker?
Opponent goes for a breaker. You can see Sonya actually is like gets the little head and oh my god.
How
I'm
long does that last?
confused.
That really
And
matters.
your breaker is
It
not
really
just
matters how long that
disabled.
lasts.
Once you get that stun, they popped up and Sindel gets a full
That is
reset.
crazy.
No breakers allowed.
Couple
No
ways to
breaker.
avoid them. Seems like
Yes.
for her.
There's also another really interesting move I'd like to show.
Another one? She has really. Gosh, she has some cool moves.
this
Holy crap!
one-
It's bright. My face. Ah. She has some really cool moves, though.
Sindel can take control of an opponent's cameo and stun them. So for
Wait,
example,
what?
I will call it out. And Sonya is actually dizzy.
Yep.
What?
If Sindel is in the middle of doing this move, where she points, while the cameo's out. So you
That seems
have to do it
very
on a
niche.
read. The cameo is stunned.
I feel like that's
This entire
only
loop
that's
is one,
cameo specific.
cannot be
Yeah, I
summoned.
mean, I feel like you wouldn't
Okay.
get any use off of
There's
like
also
some
an EX
cameos
version.
because they're so
With
quick.
this version, Sonya will leave the screen and I gain control of her. And I actually get a free use of either of the cameo's moves of my choosing. So for example, I now have square wave.
You what?
And,
And
that
you-
use of
you can pick
cameo-
any of them.
Correct.
Not just
Any
the one
of
they were
Sonya's
doing.
moves. Right.
Got it.
I have control over it for a pretty good amount
God,
of
Sindel
time.
might actually have a decent learning
And it
curve
does
with those
not
moves.
cost
You know what I
any
mean?
kind of
Like,
cooldown.
holy crap.
So you could actually do stuff.
They made Sindel kind of cool.
Summon Sonya to
I
start
love the
Leg
fact
Wrap
that,
to
like,
go
you know,
in a
because she's
combo,
like the
and then
empress and
go
she like has her
into
like
Serena's,
citizens that like she uses she
demon,
can
like anti-air move to
take
end the
opponents
combo.
and
You can
help
use
your own
3
cameo. Like she affects
in one
cameos. That's
combo if you
really
want.
cool.
People are
I
gonna
love
have
that
to
idea.
mode on this one.
Yeah, it's really really neat, and it's something that's gonna.
Yeah,
you know,
she's definitely
how
could be
effective in the
either
way
good in
you use it is
combos or
gonna change on
zoning
what
with
the
the
opponent's
cameo. Because
cameo is.
if you run a cameo that can zone,
Cool.
Yeah.
help
Do we
you
wanna-
zone,
do we have
then
to
like
take a
she has
blow?
like
Is that
3
all?
good
That's the
projectiles.
best
The
way we
air
can finish,
projectile that's
right?
really
Do
good. And then we have this. We've already seen that. Yeah,
That
we've
is a
already seen that.
nasty one.
Yeah, the leg pull, I
God,
feel.
I hate the leg
Yeah,
pull.
the
Yeah,
leg-
I hate
that's
it. I hate
Definitely
it.
amongst the most brutal in the game, I think.
It's it's
Pretty-
up there.
Pretty bad. Pretty good. Good bad.
yeah.
It's
You
a
know what I
good
mean.
bad, yeah.
A
A lot of Mortal Kombat's a good bad.
You want to move on to Rain?
I think so.
Wait, Rain?
Again.
Oh, we're
I
going to
mean,
Rain.
No, who does Rain? Who plays Rain?
I didn't know.
Who's-
Okay, I didn't know who we were going over. I thought it was
think
just
Rain's
Shao
always
and
been kind of a flashy.
Shao
that
and
appeals
Sindel.
to
I didn't know Rain was in this.
People that like to hit buttons.
Yeah.
Rain's though quite a bit different in this game. Rain has traditionally been a ninja. In this game, in Liu Kang's new era, he's been completely reimagined as a mage. He's the high mage in Sindel's court.
I love how there's
And his
actually they
moveset
straight up
is
just are using the word
substantially
mage
changed.
now.
There will be little
Mortal Kombat's
hints
like straight up a
and slight
wizarding
nods
world.
to the previous versions of Rain, like you'd expect,
Right.
but he's gonna.
It's always been like that, just- I don't think they've ever
radically
used, like,
altered
words
character
like
design. I think it's
mage.
an interesting new take. So
Maybe they have.
And like we've done in the new era,
Probably in
like all
bios.
the characters will have. They're still somewhat who you know. There's still stuff that's
Right.
going to bring you back to that.
Oh, of
that you
course.
loved
That's what it seems
using
like.
when we were younger.
Yes.
But they've definitely changed.
Yeah, he
So-
probably
Raiden's
has,
changed a
like,
lot because
mostly
now he's the
new
champion
moves
and
go
like
with
he's
his new role, like
his
his
whole
new
like
power set.
demeanor
It's
is
pretty
very
neat,
different
so
because he
let's
doesn't
check
have
it
to
out.
be
Let's do it.
the like protector,
So you'll
right?
notice
So like,
right off the bat, he has a new weapon, which
Dude.
is his wizard staff.
dude, I love his walk animation,
And
how he holds
uses it
the
in
staff.
most of his normal attacks.
Dude,
And he is definitely now much less of a physical fighter than he ever has been before. He is
he
a
looks
very
so
powerful
cool.
mage, and he uses it.
Oh yeah, Striker! Yes, can we see Striker? The those of you who don't know, Striker's. I think I made a character tier list of Mortal Kombat, and Striker's one of my favorites. I love Striker. I know he's just a cop, but I think it's kind of funny in that way.
I love the kick up. The kick
It's
up.
so good.
And you'll notice the water leaves the top, gets in there, and then comes back to the top.
Right. I absolutely love it. So let's start off
His
with
normals
a
look
couple
cool.
normals I really wanted to show. He's forward 2,
Visually, I'm never gonna complain about this
forward
game. Like,
2, 1, 3.
it's Mortal
just,
Kombat.
like,
It's gonna look great.
Really
visually.
good range, mid, pretty quick. He's also got forward 3, which is an overhead, into a double overhead.
double
and
overhead.
it's a pop-up.
That's
That'll
a
be one of his most
pop-up.
important,
That's-
I think.
If it's unsafe, you know what I mean? I imagine the
One
first
other
hit might
normal I
not be
really wanted to
unsafe,
show
right?
Was a standing 4, which, even though he's no longer a ninja, he still has tremendous leg strength.
Right.
So strong that he can actually kick you across the world.
Dude.
Now this is an interesting one.
He has
Because
his
if
kick.
you hold it, he gets a combo. And he can also cancel out of the hold to fake you out.
Oh wow.
There you go. See,
That's
I'm
cool.
good.
I'm good.
Let's check out his throw,
God,
which is a
that's-
nice nod to the classic water bubble. He goes in with you.
Dude, did you
and
see
then
the,
burst
did you hear
out.
it? The sound effect? Because it sounded like he's echoing the water.
So you can see his normal attacks are very fresh and different. And I think the water effects are awesome. So you want to go into a
Oh, they look
special move?
fantastic.
So he has
Rain, I'm
some
not too
really
interested in, but
interesting
he looks great.
zoning tools.
But I wasn't
mean,
really
some
interested
might
in
even
Sindel,
call
and I
him
think
a
she actually
premier
looks
zoner.
really fun
Let's
now.
start with his
So, wow me.
straight projectile, which
What the?
takes up a ton of real
It's a
estate.
high. I looked like
It's
a
fairly
mid.
quick and has some interesting ways that you can change it. If you EX it, he gets a full knockdown.
Still a high.
He can actually hold it down and get a stagger,
Wow.
and you can actually cancel out of this hold.
He has
down. So you can
cancels in
mix
like
up
a
doing
lot
the
of his
move,
moves.
Yeah.
doing different timings, doing the EX, or canceling out of it. Keep the opponent guessing. When you have a projectile like that takes up a ton of space,
Striker,
what's
by the way,
one
better
thing
have his
you know
combo
he's gonna try
like
to do to beat it?
Jump.
gunshot,
Jump.
where it like
And that's
boom,
not gonna
boom,
be
boom, and it keeps him up in the air.
because he has
That'd be really
anti-air
fun.
version.
Striker better have that
This
as
has
his
a
cameo.
very neat EX. It actually
We know he
allows
has his
you to pop up for combos.
grab taser. We haven't seen any other thing for Striker, have we? Just his
So I
grab
think it's
and
pretty
his
cool.
fatal blow.
Again, it makes a full screen projectile become kind of an offensive tool up close.
It kind of looks like the, not really
Now, one
visually,
thing would
but
be,
mechanically,
well,
it looks
what
like the
happens if you're
MK11
using
like
projectiles
electric
against him?
slash
And
thing.
he has a water bubble where
What?
he surrounds himself in water, and any projectile is going to be negated. It'll actually just be
It's very
destroyed when it
short.
hits the water bubble. And this is something that he can set up, go behind,
Okay.
go in the middle of.
Works as
Huh.
a shield.
What's he?
Exactly. But if you EX
doesn't
it, it surrounds him and travels
Oh.
with him.
It still doesn't last very long.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I guess it's
So then
enough
you
to
can
like
go in,
use
do
it,
his lows,
then go in,
do
right?
his overhead, all that good stuff when he has the water shield on.
Gotcha.
Now, there's other ways you can get in. You could set these water portals.
Don't
You
tell
can
me.
set them anywhere he
Don't
wants.
tell me it's just freaking Portal where you can play.
And then he can actually warp through him. So you can do cool stuff.
Mans is playing Portal.
And when you want to get out, warp back to where you were. Or
That better
when you're
last a
in,
while, or it's gonna be kind of useless.
You can set one, do some fun zoning, and then use this.
It looks
get
like it
back
lasts until you use it, or at least quite a while.
And then you can go straight into combos,
Dude.
fun stuff like that.
That has probably some
Now,
crazy
once you've
potential.
established that you're willing to teleport or throw out some of these fireballs, and the opponent's scared to move, you can start using Whirlpool. And he has close, medium, and far.
Is it like Gears' move from
Go on the
MK11, the sand trap?
And if
The one that
opponent
like
walks
the one
into
that
it,
restricts your movement,
they
not
get
the one that
popped
had the crushing blow and stuff.
I love how he just grabs the top of his staff and
Yes,
throws it down.
it
It's
is
really
so
cool.
No, it
cool
leads to
looking.
combos. It's a
Another
low,
move
is
he
it?
has is his geyser.
Does that mean he has 50-50s?
This
Because
is a
he has an
pretty
overhead
advanced
starter
special
and then another
feature.
overhead. So he has, yeah, he has
He actually
50-50s.
has armor, so it's a good wake-up attack, a good way to beat pressure.
Oh, that has armor. Doesn't lead to anything though. Doesn't
And
seem
I
like
think
it.
it'll be one of his best combo enders. And then lastly,
a weird
one
combo
more
ender.
awesome full range move that kind of shows the full extent of his power.
What is it? That is cool. What the crap? Does that
And this
lead
is
to
a move that you
combos?
can actually hold,
You can cancel.
or cancel and just drop down. So you can do stuff like
That's cool.
doing your
Again, like
fireball
I
and
said,
the
he has a lot of
fireball,
movement
drop
in like
stuff.
cancels, you know,
Go
with
into
his
this.
specials and even default moves.
Fake out the opponent. Immediately drop down.
That's a cool fake out. Yeah, that looks pretty
all
quick
kind of
too.
stuff. Set up portals.
Are they gonna show Striker?
be
Please show
doing that
Striker.
Thunder God move. Cancel
They
it,
showed
go
Serena
to
at the end of
portal,
Sindel, so
just
maybe they'll show
all kind of
Striker.
options full screen. I think he's going to be a really interesting character to kind of freeze them up full screen to get him and start doing his mix.
Yeah, he actually looks really cool. The portal thing
And
is the most
speaking
hype
of
in
the
my opinion.
mix-ups, let's kind of show how he can use his cameo and go with that. I assigned
Striker.
him Striker.
Striker.
because I think a cop teaming with a wizard is the exact kind of thing you'd see in Mortal Kombat, right?
Yeah, cop with a wizard.
So the
yeah,
first thing I'll show with Striker
that's
is he has
yeah.
his grenade toss.
Hey,
Straight out of
he has his
infantry,
grenade toss.
Comes in, throws the double grenades. They can either go low or high.
Whoop. You hear
And
that?
you can imagine these are ambush moves, which means they can come out while Rain is doing his attacks. So you can do stuff.
Wow.
You are doing
Okay,
your
Striker's
straight
gonna be good at
water
zoning.
beam while he's doing his grenades.
Well, maybe not. They don't reach
He
far.
can also aid you in combos. So you
I
can
was
do
gonna say
stuff
corner
like-
combos could probably be crazy with it. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Okay, Striker has some cool stuff.
Striker also has a set of baton moves. He's
Oh,
got
does he have his baton
Hot
move?
Bot,
Where like the
where
up
he comes
baton?
in and does an overhead. And the classic baton sweep. from
The baton
Joker.
sweep,
So
yeah,
these
sorry.
are Lows and overheads. So,
Got
great
access
example.
to both of them.
Yes.
Nice.
So, one thing you could do,
Curious.
you got your overhead, the opponent's stand blocking all
Baton
the
sweep.
time because they don't want to get popped up. What am I supposed to do? Sweep them. But you can also do this in a string. So in overhead, you can do overhead, low.
Seems pretty
Then they
reactable
get
though.
used to the timing. They're like, oh,
Just fuzzy guard
I'm
the
one of these, like Ninja Killer
low.
or Sonic people
Like,
with good
stay
reflexes.
blocking high and
I
then
can,
react
you
to
know,
the
I
low.
can fuzzy that. Then you start doing stuff like cop bop. Mix it up. So just from this 50-50, he can use Striker to have more.
That's
things.
true, yeah, because he even
Like-
has more 50-50s
That's
with
how
the
you beat
with
something.
Striker's overhead low.
That's the key. That's,
That's
all you
really
have to
interesting,
do.
actually.
Like a famous football player once said, it's more than a 50-50.
Got
Lastly, Striker has one more move,
Good. I was supposed to say,
which
please.
I think is probably my favorite.
My favorite thing is he used a sports reference.
Well, sort of.
Half and half.
Striker comes from behind and handcuffs you.
Oh, he cuffs
And
you!
this gives you a reset.
He cuffs you!
Then you get a bunch of advantage and you can go for a mix-up.
Okay.
Oh, that
So you get into
restands.
combos with
Oh.
the handcuff move, then go in and continue your offense. So like you could start a combo with your overhead, go into the handcuffs. and
Surprised they
then
didn't give him
them
like a
best left.
taser or like
It's
his
super
That's
fun.
gunshot.
really cool.
You know what I mean?
So
But
I
I'm not
think that's,
disappointed though. I like the cuff move
that's
is
Rain and
interesting.
Striker, and
He has his
maybe go
classic
into
like
his fatal
baton
blow.
and
Take a
his
look.
And I'll just say
grenades.
Striker is my favorite fatal blow.
Okay.
Oh, his fatal blows are great. I think we've already seen this, so I might skip it, but. Have we seen Reigns though? I don't think we've seen this one. No, we have not. Oh, his pelvis! Why is his pelvis all wet? What the crap?
All right, that was Rain.
He destroyed his pelvis and
Very
yelled
exciting.
all
We'll
wet.
get to
Like
Rain
what the
soon. That'll be awesome.
He's definitely not washed up.
Nope. Some fresh moves to make your opponents salty.
Nice.
Let's move on. We're gonna talk about General Shao now, a character that I'm very
Oh,
excited
Shao, right.
about,
This is the last
as
one,
a
right?
lover of
Yeah.
big.
Let's see.
bruising
Oh, what
characters.
cameo are they gonna show off? Motaro or
He's
something?
still big and bruising.
They seem to be showing off a
He's just a
cameo with
general
each
now.
character,
He's
right?
just a general. He is not the Emperor.
Right.
He's got
Yeah,
a
he's
new
General
weapon,
Shao.
new moveset.
A bit of a stance character, but I wouldn't say in the same.
I was gonna say
vein as, like,
he
a
places
Kenshi.
down
Right.
his
But definitely
axe,
when he has
so it
axe
seems like
in
that's
his
like a
hand,
stance
axe
where
out of
he's
his hand.
yeah.
He's out of his hand. Be careful when you're near the axe. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's really
Let's
interesting.
take a look at how he
It
looks.
looked interesting in the trailer.
So, big thing.
Oh yeah, Motaro.
Just to show. This is
We
kind
saw
of
most of
cohesive
Motaro's
statement.
moves in the trailer.
Just swings for the fences.
He's a
right?
powerhouse.
Wow.
This is back two.
Will.
It has advantage. So if you're blocking,
Just
don't
back
push the
two.
button, probably. Push
Yeah,
the
I was
buttons
just
there.
jabbing.
Don't do that because you're gonna get hit.
Right.
Wait, he has advantage
great
on.
move
That has
there.
advantage on block.
This is a really quick, kind of almost get a little distance to it too. Like I can get you from there. Like really nice.
I like his
kinda
new
can
story,
lead
by the
some
way. Like he was
combos.
like a weak
Right.
child, but his
punishing
father
move I like to
insisted
use
on making him
is
strong.
just
Like it's a very, it's a little, it's
very
interesting.
fast, bounces him up. We can show some more stuff with that later, but obviously you can see there's some pathways with that move.
I also really like how his kick attacks are just either uses Zax or he's just huge big boots.
Big
Just
boot,
yeah.
yeah.
a big boot.
Is that like standing
And
four?
Like a
or
lot of
something?
people, I enjoy the two-player animation strings.
Right.
So he has this overhead, doesn't combo anything, but hit the throw button afterwards.
So good.
And he also has a low one as well.
Can you choose size on that? I wonder.
And I'm sure we'll
Oh
cover those
god,
later
poor
as well.
Liu Kang.
Right.
Now let's talk about
Was that canon?
his special moves. His special move, the one that kind of encapsulates what he is Power Strike. He will just throw the axe on the ground, and there it is. You have about 7-8 seconds just to do stuff without the axe, right? You can also call it back. Sure.
Okay.
Now, when it's on the ground, different strings. That's back one.
That's the
Nice.
side switch
He
string we
also-
saw.
And I get the axe back after, of course, doing the command grab.
So all of his axe moves get replaced with different normal attacks.
Yes.
And some are faster, some have different reactions.
Right. Some. And
That's
some changes
wow.
can be
He has a
rather
whole
special.
other
We'll
move
get to that
list.
in a second.
Even his throw changes.
Yes, even his throw. So
Yeah, I can see why I
Here's
say he's
his
kind of a
throw.
stance character, like kinda. Oh, God.
all
Oh
around,
wow,
just to show the Motaro as well.
really boring.
And then with the
Like
axe,
I'm sorry, but I love
then
Motaro. I know
yeah.
it's a reference, but like it's
other
just
specials
literally
he has.
grabs
So you
face,
can-
punch.
That was the meter burn. I got a
I love
full
Motaro
curve
though. I'm not hating. I just
projectile.
I'm a little hating.
Now, if you're close, you can.
Dude, the
you can do
effects.
Some of this.
Pops up. Nice.
Right.
And you could probably end it with
he
like
has a
the
buff.
axe in the ground or something.
This makes your axe powers do more damage.
He always
Okay.
uses
Meter
buff
EX
moves.
that to get more time on it as well. Big move in his arsenal that also leads to a lot of crazy good damage is his armored launcher is his knee.
Oh.
Kind of represented. Kind of makes me think of the MK3 like up shoulder, except now it's.
Oh
on-
yeah,
Right,
it kind of does.
You can
remind me
throw
of that
out
bit.
a lot of places. Always there. But if you EX the knee, you get a free power slam after that.
Really.
So you can do like that.
Okay.
And then the
this
axe is in
on the
there.
ground again.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's how you rotate throughout the character, right? And now it's on the ground. Now it's back to
Interesting.
me. So then you can start doing really.
So you have
cool
like two
stuff
ways
like
to put the hammer down.
this into power slam.
Pun unintended.
Back
Or it's not a
into
hammer.
that.
It's a.
Nice.
That's
I'm
a
so
pretty
used to it
nice
being a
chunky
hammer.
combo.
It's an
And now
axe.
you have the axe back.
That was
Right.
34%
When the axe
from
is on
just.
the ground, other cool things can happen.
That didn't look very
Power slam.
complicated for that
Now.
much damage.
I have a ground pound.
Oh, that's so cool! It's a
Here's
freaking.
the
Is
interesting thing.
that a low?
When you are on the axe, it is an overhead low.
If you're on the
Okay.
axe,
Which
it's an
is
overhead
Kinda tough to
low.
block.
Yeah.
You can also,
So you gotta
throw
go
this down,
immediately on the reaction. That's wow.
do this.
Pop up if you enhance it.
Oh,
That's like a quick recall.
Right.
If you
yeah,
enhance
so if you have it down, you also have a move where you can just be near it, and it's very fast slash.
Okay.
So a lot of really cool stuff you can do.
That is cool.
So he's clearly meant to be going in and out during
Yes.
the fight, in the middle of combos, getting it back at the end of combos.
Maybe recalling it if you want to.
Right.
It seems like an
Lots of
interesting
stuff like that, but
gameplay.
if
I think
you are,
Sindel,
as
surprisingly,
my
even though I was
opponent,
more
near the
excited for
axe,
Shao
there's
than
a lot of
Sindel,
stuff you need to think
Sindel looks way
Right,
more
so it's
interesting. I think
almost
Sindel
like
looked
with
the most
axe,
interesting out of
you
all these
have,
so
you know,
far.
kind of really good range,
least three?
not the quickest.
Not of all
range.
characters.
Without
There's
the axe,
characters
you're
on.
much quicker, and
Yes.
you can be using.
Like we haven't seen Havoc gameplay, but
Establish the axe on the screen.
always
you're
been one of
gonna
my
have to
favorites.
Respect it, and that's going to
Also, if
open
Natara
up
makes
your
it, right.
grabs, your mix-ups, stuff like
I
that.
always
It's
loved like
super
Kung
cool.
Lao
You
too.
can
He was
also,
my
like,
main
he
in
also
MK
pick stuff out of the air.
11 for a while.
That sort of thing. I mean, the knee into power strike is huge.
Right.
Right. Really important. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I do want to show some stuff with Motaro.
Okay.
So Motaro has a couple things you can use.
His
Now,
his like
obviously,
projectile
he's a
looked
big
amazing.
guy.
Motaro.
Projectiles might scare me.
Right.
Well, I can do this. I can pull him out, and walk behind it. You don't want
Dude,
to
a
throw him
projectile
That's
reflects.
so
that will
good.
reflect, and I'm walking it down with that.
I love that, you know, that's a way to call back to his thick reflect skin from
Right.
MK3.
And now you're kind of you're a little confused.
Hey,
what to
just
do,
saying,
but
it'd be
you're-
easy to mocap
Nice.
Motaro.
He also
Just
has
literally get a
this
horse.
turret you can do. We'll shoot 3 shots at you.
That looks like his
There's
best
a low
one.
one too. You can do that. Now here's
Oh, he has a low
something
one.
that I've
Into
chosen
that.
Motaro with General Shao for a reason.
Okay.
Remember this
What?
move?
Yes.
Can't do a lot out of it.
Right.
He has this teleport, right?
Okay.
Maybe
Can-
he's gonna read a projectile, maybe not.
Can
But
you
can move around the
teleport and
battlefield
it, like-
quicker as
Right.
General Shao.
If you cancel on the teleport,
with
can you get a
this
combo
over-
off of that?
I can teleport and still
That's a
continue a
true
combo.
combo.
It's a true combo. So now you have to worry about this. And you have to worry
Bro,
about,
stuff like that's what's crazy,
something like
right?
this.
Having a teleport that makes
Like that's
some
now in
moves with
play.
some slight
Right.
stun
So you
now
can do the
comboable
full,
is like crazy.
The full thing too. You can do
teabagging?
like
What a cool example of one of my favorite things about the Cameo system. Is
Dude, that was
the
pretty
rules
cool.
and restrictions
That
of
was
your
pretty
roster
cool.
And I
character.
think that's
That's
why I
pretty
love Shao so much is that he breaks the rules also with the knee into power slam. He's
Right.
It's a special into a special, which Johnny can do too. Of course, he breaks that rule at times with his
Yeah,
meter,
Johnny, yeah.
with his height meter.
Johnny's weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool, fun sort of breaking the meta of what Shao is, just so you can do with that.
And
Really
I think
cool.
it's so neat about the Cameo system. You kind of look at your play style, look at your character, and think, what are my weaknesses? What are the things I think I'm missing? And you can use your
You said it
Cameo
twice.
turn those weaknesses into strengths.
Go back
What
real
are the things
quick.
I
Was
think
the
I'm missing?
teleport
You kinda
half
look at your play
bar?
style, look at your character, and think, what are my weaknesses?
was.
What are the things I think I'm missing?
Can you do it
And
twice in a
use-
far
combo?
away from people just
Can you
as a
do
zone,
can you do
and
the
even
like
having-
the
even
back
having
two
this just
into
to
the
get
teleport
them
combo
out
into
of
back
bounds,
two
right?
into
Right.
the teleport
Now it's close
into
again.
a whole
Now you wanna
combo?
beat them.
You know what I mean?
Um,
Because if you can
let's
do
show
that,
the,
then that's just a slight extension. But like,
Yeah, give yourself a 1%.
Let's do that real quick. Show the fatal blow.
It's a real good one.
I think we've already seen this. So
Oh, he's not horsing around.
I don't think we saw Shao's actually, did we? Maybe not. I'm not sure. I don't know.
General Shao.
Pretty cool.
Super fun. I've had a really
Cool guy.
good time playing with him. Just a different style of fighting, different than you're used to for General Shao. So
Right.
it's been a really cool time.
Yeah, and I think it's really neat. You know, we also showed Gear as having these big brute characters who you might think is like, oh, they're brain dead brawlers, or whatever. And no, in this game, no, they're not. They're definitely, you know, really interesting, nuanced characters. It's really cool.
Or they can just swing an axe as hard as they want.
Or you could just do that.
Or you
to
could do
over and
that.
over again.
Right, and that's also
Right.
a fun way to play. So before we go, Derek's not here, and I
Okay, birthday shout
this hurts
outs.
so bad. You know that, right? It's time for birthday shout out.
I'm gonna skip this part.
This would be a fun one.
It'll be a really cool
If
one.
you want
So we'll
to,
show you
if
that.
you're one of the birthday shout outs, just
take a
go
look.
watch the thing.
Yeah.
Happy birthday too.
The General and Baraka. This is no nuance needed.
No, these are our two monster
That's
brawler
a cool
guys. They love
quote.
to fight. They're nasty. So we've got Baraka with Striker,
Leaves the blade
I didn't know that's how that works. They grow back.
Shao with Motaro.
So that's like a part of
I
the
have
disease
no
that's
idea
like
why Stryker
almost
would be
hurting
looking
him.
at
That's kind of
Baraka,
cool.
But you don't always have to follow the lore.
Dude, look at that guy in the background. He's having a time. Bro, that was what was that?
Ooh,
Big whiff.
whiffs that overhead.
Power slam.
Let's see if Shao keeps him in the corner. Nope, switch aside.
Okay, so
Now
you
play
can
with
switch
that move,
sides.
Choose which way you want to go.
Right.
Dude, that little overhead pop up.
Oh, big stab, shish kebab. Back to flame and neutral.
Okay, so he
Big
tried to use
jump
the
stop
striker
stop
projectiles.
This is very fun.
The pop
Yes.
up punish. Pop up
It's gonna
again.
be big.
Gonna use the. Oh, he recalled it.
He had his
Oh, it's a
knee,
low. I love this one.
with a pop up without the axe in his hand, without any meter.
Forgot to block the second part of that fatal blow, the low. That's tricky. Paid for it.
Ow, neck hurt. Striker just straight up
let's see.
shoots into the sky like we did good.
One way to look at it is at least Baraka no longer has his fatal blow.
Dude, I love that
Fishing
move.
for some throws, got him punished.
You can make a lot of moves safe that normally aren't
breaker.
with cameos.
Big break. That
kinda
was put the
interesting.
axe on the ground and lead to some damage.
I like
I
Motaro's
love
breaker.
his
That's
breaker.
cool. It
It's
just
just a
freaking comes in and
big
kicks you.
hind kick. It's so exciting to see Motaro back. You know, he's a character that
Yeah.
makes very, very few appearances. Like, I've always wanted him back. Very exciting.
Ooh. You saw earlier he hit the back two twice.
Is that an armadillo? I just
Yes.
realized. Is that like an
Sometimes
armored
you gotta do it
armadillo?
again. The no mix-up, mix-up.
That's interesting. General Shao wins.
Big overhead.
Very quick overhead when the.
Oh, he's doing the classic like like the
Yeah, it'll be interesting
Oh,
to see
like
which
that
matchups
thing,
works better to not
from
use your
MK3, I
axe as
think.
much, have
The
access
Motaro,
to
like,
the
stance,
main
but I
side
think it's when he
if they're
beats
a
you.
faster character, maybe
all the
not.
projectile
And
reflect. Breaker.
Another breaker. They take 3 bars in this game, and I think one thing a lot of people forget
Breakers
is your
take-
cameo has to be available.
And notice when he breaks right then, right before the
Wow,
last
I didn't
fight,
realize that. I
it
didn't know
actually
that
stays
Breaker
the
takes
ground.
3 bars. I thought it was still 2. Cameo has to be available and takes 3 bars? I don't know how
Close
people think
one.
what people think about that. I know people don't like breakers too
Oh,
much because
really good
if they
punish.
happen often, you know what I mean, it's lack of combos, right?
Gets the
But
turn out. Nice.
dude, that could have been a crazy conversion.
That'll be it.
There's got to be a brutality with Motaro's throw, by the way, where he just freaking punches you and their body flies off.
This looks dangerous.
Oh wait,
for
Motaro's
Baraka.
fatality?
Oh. Uh-oh.
What even?
Well,
happened?
that didn't go well for Baraka.
Melt.
I could
that's a
barely
bummer.
tell what happened. I think they just
All right.
blew
Well,
up.
thank you all so much for joining us.
Alright.
We love to hear what you think.
Yeah,
on
that
Twitter,
was great.
Yeah.
comments
Yeah.
and whatnot. For myself and Stephanie, we will see you next time on the Kombat Cast.
Bye. So oh god, bright. So I'm gonna switch that. Okay. So that was cool. Again, I think the most hype looking was probably Sindel. Sindel reigned in Shao. I don't think Shao looked that cool to me. I like his mechanics though. His like it's kind of cool, like with the axe and stuff. But I loved seeing Serena. That drain meter move might be kind of crazy because I think it only took half of her bar. So that might be kind of crazy. But because training your opponent's meter is so useful. Anyways, we'll talk about that when the game comes out, right? When we're theory crafting and crap. I'm gonna be making a video like Hello Mortal Kombat 1 or something like that because I made a goodbye MK11 Hello Mortal Kombat 1, so that's a continuation. But yeah, I'm gonna make a video like that where it's just kind of like some of the base new stuff, me just literally for the first time on the game and stuff like that, reacting to all the new stuff, maybe playing a little bit of the character, just a compilation of like me experiencing the game for the first time, right? And then I'm gonna make like specifically in a video about like invasion mode, like maybe going through it or something like that for the first time. And then obviously the online matches will always be a video that I could make. And then story mode, I don't know if I'll be streaming it. I'm back and forth on if I'm gonna be streaming story mode on YouTube, but I'm 100% going to be making a video out of it, so do look forward to that if you want to see my reaction to the story mode. I have not watched the story mode preview, nor will I, until the game comes out. So, yeah, I have looked at the Invasion preview that they released. A few YouTubers like and stuff like that released. I think IGN did too. I have looked at the Invasion preview. It looks pretty neat. I didn't watch like all of it. I just watched bits and pieces. Cyrax's fatality is hilarious. Anyways... thank you all for watching. It was a little bit longer of a video, and I hopefully will have a video out tomorrow. It's gonna be an interesting one. It's not Mortal Kombat, but it is fighting games, so look forward to that. Either way, if you like this video, if you want to see more, drop a like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see even, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, and be good people.